In this next video, we review a little bit about working with mixed numbers. And the first thing we want to look at is the relationship between mixed numbers and improper fractions. So the first thing is we need to understand what a mixed number actually means. We typically write a mixed number as a whole number, 3, next to a fraction, 5/8. What that really means, though, is 3 plus 5/8. 3 plus 5/8. 3 plus 5/8. And that's kind of going to govern how we work with fractions. It's really an addition problem. So two things we want to do with mixed numbers is how do we get from a mixed number to a fraction? How do we get from a fraction back to a mixed number? And so we're going to go the first way first, taking a fraction back to a mixed number, particularly an improper fraction where the numerator has a bigger number than the denominator. Okay, so let's consider, for example, 28/9. What I like to remember is the phrase that Nike used to use as their logo, just do it. We think of a fraction, 28/9, as a division problem because that's really what it is. So to take and convert from an improper fraction like 28/9 over to a mixed number, we just divide. So we just need to take the 9 and we divide that into 28. So 9 goes into 28 3 times. That would be 3 times 9 would be 27. When we subtract, that leaves us with a remainder of 1. So when we do the division here, we get 3 with a remainder of 1. 3 becomes your whole number part. The 1 is your numerator for the fraction. And it's over that same denominator, 9. So we get the answer 3 1/9. What about if we go the other way? Let's take a fraction like 3 2/5 and say we want to convert that over from a mixed number over to a fraction. Well, there's a little trick that we can use, and it involves taking the whole number, 3, times the denominator. Then taking that answer, which in this case would be 15, and then adding it on to the numerator. And that'll give us our new numerator for the problem, in this case 15 plus 2, which would be 17. And so the answer will be 17 over 5. Where this comes from is if you had taken this problem and written it as an addition problem, then when you got your common denominator, you'd have to take 1 times 5 to get 5. And so you do 3 times 5 and get the new numerator to be 15 over 5 plus 2 over 5 equals 17 over 5. Equals 17 over 5. So that's what you would have done if you were doing it the long way. But the quicker way, again, is just to take 3 times the whole number times the denominator, add that to the numerator, and then that's your new numerator.